Welcome back to Against the Iron Storm with Dread Canary. I'm Dread Canary. The game is Against the Storm, and we are on our 7th attempt at getting everywhere from the tutorial up to Prestige 20, playing every difficulty twice and never dropping a game. We've never gotten past Prestige 10 in this challenge, and we're not about to start now because this is going to be Prestige 3. It's our first game on Prestige 3 on this save file, and that's just how it goes. We will, of course, start by bullying one of our rivals. And I really love the Coral Forest. Well, I love the Coral Forest. I love the Marshlands. These are both great. I think I would rather bully the Brass Order because they have the star and I want it. So we'll call ourselves something like Australia. And we will, I guess we're going Harpies. So let's just lean into the Harpies. We'll go full Harpies all the time. We are going to also grab ourselves, I guess, I've got 4 points. I'm going to get extra coal this time. We're just going to grab extra coal and call it a day. The queen is just like a pair of eyes rimmed in red, and my headcanon is that she's a dragon. I mean, I've heard people say phoenix, but I mean, I argue that the thing that shows up in... Oh no. Well, this is embarrassing. I forgot to increase the difficulty because I am tired. So, this is still Prestige 2, everybody, and I apologize that we are not going to have a perfectly valid run, even if we win, because we're going to have to go up to Prestige 3 and only do one game on it. So I guess this is Prestige 2 for the 3rd time. Oh well. Free Amber when we Amber is nice. Species Resolve dropping, not that bad. Hearts Resistant, well, yeah, they drop faster when we got Harpies. Unfortunately, like I would go back, but if I quit out here to change the difficulty, then it counts as losing a game, and then the run's dead anyway. So, in the interest of not losing the run, I'm just going to go ahead and allow myself to make a mistake. The Hearth's resistance has decreased by 200. Great. Okay. They get hungry faster, and finally, we get a lot more Blightrot. Okay, well, I guess it's going to be a heavy Blightrot game. That's great. Let's go ahead and deal with it. So, what are we going to do? We're going to start by getting 2 woodcutters camps. I like 3 woodcutters camps, so you know what? Let's do 3 woodcutters camps. We'll drop a trapper's camp, which we're going to put over here so we can do these one at a time. We're going to get a stonecutter's camp, which we're going to put there. We're going to run a road all the way around this. We're going to schedule our first shelters. And we are going to start by just making a pipe. Just a pipe. Just proves you're human. Yes, it does prove my human indeed. You know what they say. Po Buddy's nerfect. Now, normally at this point, I'd be filling in 3 woodcutting camps, but really I don't think I can afford to because I don't have that many people. I don't know if I can afford not to either, so let's just do 2. Call it good. Glade events being faster is really nice. Porridge production increasing is fine, but like I don't have either of the species that eats porridge, so that doesn't seem worthwhile. And then skewers when we pickled goods. Neither of which harpies eat, so prayer book it is. Faster glade event speed is really good, so not too mad at it. Get harpy resolve up to 13, gives us more harpies, or 15 clothing to get bonus clothing, and I have harpies who like clothing, so clothing it is. The addition of harpies wearing clothes makes perfect sense. Since I'm already going to be having them wear clothes, I might as well also keep the resolve up. Sounds nice. And ooh, having to do a rebuilds might be rough, but +1 stone and +1 steel and +1 clay is a really good bonus. So we'll do it. Because of how like multiplying percentages work, +1 bonuses end up being a lot more than +1. Can't favor harpies if there's no other species here, but getting housing up should help significantly with their happiness, which might get us to that 13 resolve pretty quick. I like the Coral Forest. I like its bright colors. I like that it's kind of riotous and wild. We started with clothing. We started with clothing, apparently. Okay. I didn't even realize we started with clothing. But I like how bright it is. I like the resources that are available. I like you can mine coal. Coal mining, I don't know why. It's just something very satisfying about coal mines. And there have been ever since they were introduced. Now, when coal mines were first introduced, they were wildly overpowered in that they never ran out. Like they never depleted. So you found one coal mine and you won the game. Like it was nuts. It was not balanced and they absolutely had to change it, but dang was it effective. Let's go ahead and take a look at some buildings. Provisioner is always a good call, especially since we know we like both biscuits and pie as harpies. Carpenter is great on this map because we get crystallized dew out of the trees. And I think that alone is actually enough for me to say the Carpenter, though the Clothier is a good choice, but it'd be better if I had Fabric first. So with a Carpenter in hand, I'm going to go with a Leather Worker because I would love Fabric. The Provisioner again is good, but Fabric. Okay. So with a Carpenter and a Provisioner, it might make sense to go with the Brickyard just to get the trifecta of building materials, and so that's what I'm going to do. And then you know what? We'll grab a ranch. Now, the Carpenter, of course, we can make immediately. This we can also make immediately, and then that's going to be pretty easy to make. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So we are going to do... you know what? Let's do like this. Yeah. And then we're going to finish with the Brickyard facing that way. We're going to run a road all the way around here. There goes our pipe. And you know, I can actually briefly do that to pop our harpies up to 13 and knock out another order. So that just right out of the gate, we'll have 2 orders down before the first year even ends. We'll have a solid amount of building material options. So like economically, this is a great start. Food-wise, I'm a little concerned, but we should be okay for a little while. Okay, Harpies Resolve got finished. I'm going to go ahead and just put 3 Harpies in here. We'll let their Resolve fall a bit. It shouldn't fall too fast, even with our debuffs. Should be alright. Now, of course, it occurs to me I should put a Harpy in here. Boost this to the top, delete both of these, or at least turn them off, and just let them make as much fabric as they want to, because then I can use that to make Harpy-specific housing. Alright, we hit a new year. Ooh, free reputation point when we sell 60 is major. I do not want economic migration. I don't want ancient packs. Trade hub it is. It's just such a good opening. And we get beavers. We get beavers, guys. Oh, it's a good day. We've got beavers. We you know how much I love beavers. Everybody knows how much I love beavers. Like even if you haven't heard me play before, you can hear it in my voice how much I just adore beavers. This is such a wonderful day. Okay. We're going to turn this off. We're going to set this to planks. We're going to set this to crystallized dew. We're going to set this to 20. We're going to set that to 100. I'm going to set this to 100. We're going to put a beaver in here. We're going to put 2 harpies in here. Clear out that stone. Get some building materials down. We are going to need to make more shelters. You need a beaver song. Nobody wants to hear me sing. I mean, yeah, nobody wants to hear me sing. Especially not unaccompanied with a song that I wrote myself. I've been told repeatedly by multiple people that me singing is awful and I should not inflict it upon anyone. I mean, maybe I should get an update. I was told that, a few years ago, and I've been practicing, but I don't know how much better it's been. 10 having fulfilled jerky at the same time, or 40 jerky total. 40 jerky total is actually easier. 35 clothing, or 12 jerky at a time. Let's do the 35 clothing. Beavers wear clothes still, right? Yeah. So I got 2 clothing species, so we're just gonna go for clothing. And I've already got 20 of it, because I guess it's retroactive for some reason. I don't understand. I don't mind it, I just don't understand. So we got fuel, we've got some food. I think because our caravan brought it with them when they showed up. That's always nice. Now, you might have noticed I'm not rushing my way into a glade year 2 like I normally do. That's because I started out with fewer numbers of people. We could get you some soundbite for a beaver song if you're not comfortable. You don't have to sing. That's a good point. Yes, you could absolutely get me a soundbite for a beaver song. Just we got to make sure it's one that no one's going to come after me for using. Is that fertile ground? That is fertile ground. Like there are exploits where you can sometimes see it, like on the edge of glades out here, and I never go out there because I feel like that's cheating. But there's always something exciting when you see it like at the base of trees that you've just cut down. Like that, I feel like isn't cheating because it's right there. Like you've done the work. Maybe that's just me, but I mean the option to get a plantation is now unavoidably great. Boy Scouts already have a beaver song. Is it something that can be safely sung without getting demonetized? Oh look, more fertile ground. Plantations are going to be huge, folks. This is going to be great for us. Okay, we've got a decent pile of building materials coming in. I didn't really leave myself any space to build housing. So that's awkward. Okay. Oh, okay. Beaver Call, Beaver One. Yep, yep. I think I've actually heard this beaver song. Though I don't think I think the person who sang it to me was someone who sang it to me in my first year of college, which would have been, God, 2003. 2003. I started on time. I just graduated a year late half a year late. Well, 3/4 of it, 2/3 of a year late because I failed out of a couple classes, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I ended up kind of accidentally getting a philosophy degree. It's a standard annoying scout song. Yeah. I mean, I worked at a day camp for like 5 summers in high school. I understand annoying songs. You know, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea, all of that. I was endlessly delighted by. I don't know how common it is outside of evangelical Christian services circles, but there was a song that where it's like I am a C, I am a CH, I'm a CHRISTIN. You'd spell things out, and someone came up with a delightful version where you would replace the letter with like a full-on word sound, which was I don't know. I was easily amused. I was really easily amused with people kind of remixing camp songs, and I mean camp songs haunt you throughout your life because something always reminds you of them. See, the thing is, I learned a trick to getting annoying songs out of your head, which is to take even more annoying songs and make up really crass parodies of them. For example, you know, this old man, he played Quick, he played Knick Knack with my, well, you can probably figure out what he was playing it with. Um, and that gets other songs out of my head. There's two ways to get a song out of your head if you don't know. One of them is to listen to and sing the song in its entirely so that your brain completes the pattern and it gets out. If you like the song, this is great. If it's a song that you like, even if you don't finish it, that's even better because then you can just sit there and have a nice personal concert in your skull for a few hours. But if you don't like it and you can't get rid of the song, you can replace it with something that's more annoying, that's powerful enough to overpower it, and sing that to completion. Just a trick I picked up. I've got a bunch of mental tricks that I picked up over the years. I mean, I'm in my late 30s. I should hope I have. Like, if you don't have mental tricks at this point, I don't know what you're doing. Let's be honest. I don't know what you're doing anyway. I'm just a guy talking to a screen. I don't know any of you people. Well, I know two of you. I know one of you people. Blood flower. Gonna get rid of all my food, but it'll give me more coal, and that's kind of worth it, honestly, because coal is great. We need a small herbalist camp. And I don't know if you guys noticed, I took the plus 50% plantation, which means that when I drop a plantation, it's going to be doing 9 and 9. And then that's going to be enough to fully power a ranch. Oh, I didn't notice I got humans. When did I get humans? Let's give ourselves some more time. I was too busy chatting about annoying songs. Really need to expand down there. I think pipes might become my go-to until I have unlocked walls again. Okay, let's go ahead and just drop a... Yeah, it froze. But we're going to run a road like here-ish, I think. Where's the entrance to this? I think the entrance is here. Orders. Let's see what we got. Let's face it, the humans are rather ho-hum after the beavers showed up. That's true. Humans were hidden behind the beavers you never saw. Probably also true. Farm field, but packs of crops. You can't do packs of crops out of a plantation. So this is actually going to be annoying to get. Plus 8 parts is really nice, but I would need some way of getting grain for this to be worth it. So let's go with human villagers because I can do that with the ranch. Well, I can get a bonus with it from the ranch. 40 amber and a market. Love it. Love it. Love it. 40 amber in a market sounds great. I would love to do that. That sounds just really fun. Okay, these beavers need to move down this way. Food's getting real low, so we are going to say just berries. And hopefully we won't have a negative reaction to only eating fruit for a year. I had a friend in college who gave himself a real bad time by eating a watermelon in one sitting and not eating anything else that day. And let's just say the digestive tract is not ready for that, for something that is essentially water and fiber, and it's mostly water on top of that. It's like, yeah. So he had a bad time. Not eating it. The watermelon was apparently delicious and extremely refreshing because he ate it on a really hot day. But the next day it was rather regretful. He got the watermelon regrets, which are like the KFC regrets, only, you know, more plant-based. Take this out. Let's drop 2 harpies in here, just so they can prep it for the next year. I don't know if I'll leave it as harpies. We'll see if I get humans. 1 beaver will let us go down to hostility 1, so we'll do that. And you know, I didn't ever build a blight post, which is going to be a problem. Or a trading post, which is less of one. How do I get the imagery of watermelon regrets out of my mind? You don't. That's yours to keep. That is a gift from my college friends to you that you can have forever. Um, Generally, the best way to deal with that kind of thing is pass it along. Well, the hearth is fine. Zorg, buddy, how you doing? It's good to see you. VTVO Papa to you as well. At some point, I'm going to get sick of that joke, but for now, I love it, and I'm going to keep making it. I don't know what VTVO Papa is, but I don't mind. Let's go ahead and sell all that. Do I sell parts? I don't think I should sell parts, but... So I had a rough week last week, and I restarted my Disney Plus subscription just for a month. I'll let it expire after a month because it's probably not worth keeping. But I've been watching the Muppet Mayhem show about the Electric Mayhem because I like the Muppets. I always have. They're very calming. And there's a great line in there where Dr. Teeth says, "I shouldn't, but I shall." And it just sounded so grand and so perfect and so delightfully human and just very comfortable with himself that I thought of it when I'm like, I shouldn't sell parts, but I shall. Okay. Yep, this comes with 2 humans, and 2 humans is exactly what I need for this plantation. Get in there. My farming freaks. Ooh, protected trade is so good. Protected trade is so good. Watermelon regrets the gift that keeps on giving. Yes. That is correct, yes. That is what that is. We will go ahead and grab a couple of beavers up here. I do want to toss a couple of harpies in the herbalist camp. I think that's good. What am I looking at for building materials? I think I can get away with just one of these. So I can stock this up so we can get enough fuel to burn down all the cysts next year. Let's move this out of the way. See, now that I have the plantation, I'm not so worried about food. Especially since I have a ranch, which I should have put. I love that you can move this now. But obviously it makes sense to put the ranch here. like just structurally wise for the city layout, but also um, like it's closer to the storage, and being close to storage is important. Okay, bring you down here. Let's add another row of harpy houses. And I think what we're going to do is I really like thorny reeds. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, if I can only do 4, then what I'll do is I'll do 4 in the middle, and we'll do a lizard post at each end. And now what I'm going to do is we're going to take a pipe. And even though it doesn't quite like need to be like this, we will do that. And see what we can do is after this year, I can have them get plant matter. Actually, now you only make out of leather, just leather. Because this froze on me. There we go. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what we're going to do. And then that's good. And that can stay. That's fine. Oh no, our trappers camp. Whatever will we do? All them berry bushes. Oh, right, and we've got 9, so they're going to be able to carry. It's going to be an issue of carrying capacity more than anything else. Do I have 3 species that all wear clothes? I have 3 species that all wear clothes. Clothing just got hugely important. All 3 wear clothes. All 3 eat biscuits. So biscuits and clothes are kind of a winning strategy here. That's really good to know. We're gonna have to knock out some orders soon. More fertile ground? There is so much fertile ground in here. How did that happen? Yeah, let's do 4 dangerous or forbidden glade events. That sounds... Oh, no, but +1 to wood production when I've got 2 species that use planks. But I gotta use some pretty big trade routes. But I can do packs of provisions out of berries. Let's do profitable trade. Now, if I'm looking at my building correctly, I think I can get rid of these. And what I can do is just like a... that. And that'll let us get all of our housing needs. Still need a service building. But other than that, I think we'd be at place to market just to improve the carry capacity. What market? I need a market for the charity fair, but I don't have it yet. Okay, Sis showed up. But we should be all right. Okay. Perk. 20 amber for every 100 ale produced would be nice. Speed of copper bars. Crystallize doing all recipes that use metal ingots by 33%. That's good if we need to make tools, so let's go ahead and do it. Well, shoot, thought you had it already. Yeah. No, I just took an order that says I have to take it when I can. We'll go ahead and grab this one, I think. No, we should grab this one. It has food. So that's the one we grab. Okay. Beavers. But also, have you considered beavers? And we shall add a second beaver here. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this and this. And we're just going to plow our way in here. And we need to turn on that. And I think I'm going to actually put 2 harpies in here. So for this, we just need planks. And for that, we just need planks. That's wonderful. All right. Withered tree. Spawns blightrot cysts, but it gives us a bunch of materials, or... You know, I feel like I kind of have to go that route just because I think it's going to be cheaper on the old wood collection. Getting a better trapper's camp, though, could be good. Let's go ahead and stop this. Sother, buddy, how you doing? You can lower hostility by 20 points? My man, that's amazing. I would love to get longer clearance duration, too, so I can just fully harvest everything. If there was any way at all, any slight possibility of doing this... Dang it. Oh, we are so close. I shouldn't do it. I'm gonna do it. I just shouldn't. Oh, right, I forgot about that. There's just something amazingly self-loving about the concept of I shouldn't, but I shall. Like, it just feels so delightfully I am me, and I'm okay with the fact that I'm me, that I gotta respect it. Okay, so that's 12 and that's 10, which means I should go ahead and get like one more house down. That works. And then we will need a bunch of comfort. So let's go ahead and just do a pipe that runs from this house to that house. Oh, wow. Okay. And we are absolutely going to fire this carpenter as well, because we need to not be using planks for anything right now, or not be using wood for anything right now, because we need to be getting wood to burn, because I kind of sold all of my fuel so that we could do that thing that I just did. The upside, of course, is that this run is going really well. Like, we've got housing, we've got fuel. Well, we don't have fuel. We've got housing and we've got food pretty much taken care of. If I get a building that lets me make clothing, then that's just going to be in the bag. Like clothing, flour, trade routes. There's a bunch of stuff we're going to be able to do. An herb garden's an idea, but I think I have to get the clothier. I have to get the clothier. With this set, I have to get the clothier. Not getting the clothier would be ludicrous. It's so good. Two Forbidden Glades. No. Let's use. I guess we're using rain products. Should be fine. It'll be okay. And I think that means I actually need to make a crude workstation just to make pipes, which is silly, but what can you do? We're also going to have to that because we just need to burn through the coal. I don't have another way of getting fuel during the storm, and I have to fire my stone cutters, or we're going to have a lot of problems. Or not my stone cutters, my wood cutters. Let's go down here. This is the only patch of coal that I found, but we're going to clear it out next year. And that's looking pretty good, actually. It's not looking bad at all. Harpies are unhappy, but that's not surprising. We're definitely going to need some planks, but can't do planks until I have woodcutters. And can't do woodcutters just yet. So this is just kind of how it be. We can get some extra coal, but then I've got people who are going to be unhappy with me, so we're going to wait until the end of the storm and then get them. Okay, turn this off. Whew, okay. Extra coal. All farms can plant mushrooms. That's fantastic. Safe Haven's also fantastic. But I think mushroom seedlings is more fantastic than the other one. Okay, that should work pretty nicely. There we go. That'll look nicer with my road layout. That'll look a lot nicer with my road layout. Do I have any more parts? I do. Okay, so we're going to get a harvesting camp down here to collect these reeds. Not that I really need plant matter for anything, but it's good to have. Trapper's camp is out of Trappistry. Well, move right on up here, and you will find more trappery to commence in. Let's go ahead and get a human in here and a human in here. And we'll drop a pair of harpies down here. And as soon as this gets built, we'll drop humans in it. And it'll just be mushrooms. The idea behind it just being mushrooms is that we want to be able to grind them into flour. Okay, wood's coming in. Let's go ahead and actually put a couple more humans on that. Dullahan. Hi, Dullahan. Can I get 8, please? No, I cannot. Okay. Still pretty good. That's actually still really good. I don't mind that at all. More cisties. But it should be fine. Because now we have fuel coming in. This housing area just needs a service building, which we don't have. A couple of harmonies. So 2 harmonies and 4 decorations. Right. Well. It's a little bit more. That's a little bit excessive. Was that a straight +1 to mushroom or +1 once it's produced X times? It's a straight +1. It's just a straight +1. But like the base is 6, so that takes us to 7, and then it's 7 times 1.5. So that's 7 plus 3.5 takes us to 11 as opposed to 10. So I guess technically it's 2 because it goes up to whole numbers. It's always whole numbers. It doesn't do like fractions of a mushroom. Okay, we're going to do a cap of 150 coats, which 1 harpy is definitely not going to be enough to hit. But like, at least I've got them producing something. And I think things are going to start going real fast, real soon here, because now that we've got a solid economic base going, like we've got the basis of just so many improvements from here on out. Just doing that so we don't run out of fuel because I have to take my woodcutters off again. It's not that I mind taking my woodcutters off. It is a little annoying that it's the optimal strategy. But it's fine. Okay. So this kind of has to go here. And that is annoying. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to flip it around, though. We're going to have it face this way. And we're going to take our mine, and we're going to put it like that. And then we're going to put a warehouse right here. Harpy Resolve is low. But if I favor them, it should be okay for a minute or so. Oh, they're slowly going up. Oh, clothing. That makes sense. Turn that off so the beavers start catching up again. And we made it. Barely, but we made it. We will beaver the heck out of this. Lowering hostility seems really nice. Okay, I think the main thing I'm waiting on... Well, I did kind of sell all of my fire, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, for this, I guess we're taming it. Which is my preference anyway. I would love to get some food up in here. And +1 stone, +1 clay seems great. Let's fire 1 beaver. Okay, so that's 2 orders done. Ooh, that's irritating. 3 coal, but like they're out of reach, so I can only fit 2 of them under a mine. It's really game. That's how you're gonna do me? Okay. I think it might actually make sense for me to delete this. How are you guys doing? Minute away. Okay. Food is phenomenal. We don't mind our food situation in the slightest. You know, getting all those extra parts means I wouldn't have had to delete my woodcutting camp, but you know, whatever. It's fine. Oh, yeah. We can lower hostility again. I don't think I... Oh. No, I do care about jerky. Okay, so 36 money is the best thing I can possibly do for myself here. Um, just, oh, well, yeah. You didn't happen to have, no, you didn't happen to have any that I would need to be able to make another hearth, but it's okay. Everything is okay. Hmm. What else do we need? Yes, service buildings are good. Leisure is humans and beavers, and education is beavers and harpies. So the forum is great. The guild house is also great, but I think I'm going to go with the forum here. Well, with the forum, I don't need the explorer's lodge at all, and I think there's a press that I can rebuild, so I don't need a press. Lumber mill does nothing. I'm going to re-roll, honestly. And that's perfect because we can take a bakery. And an apothecary. No, I don't know if I need the apothecary. Tea, biscuits. Okay, first off, let's take a look at what I just took. We took the forum, and the forum absolutely has to go here. So that's our forum. And then we took a bakery, and we've got a smokehouse. But the forum does not use wine or tea, so both of those are kind of worthless. In fact, I think they're worthless to the point that I reroll. Yeah, and then I take a temple. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. This is all coming together. Very slowly, but it is coming together. Ooh, that forum is going up quickly. This is going to become humans. Harpies don't get any special bonus to it, but it's going to become humans. So that this can be 3 harpies, and we can just get that plus 15% chance of bonus productions right away. Okay, that would give us something. That would give us something else. None of these give me what I want, which is the ability to make another hearth. I kind of was very silly and sold that. But, I mean, this isn't bad, so I might as well. Okay, so we get all of those. That should be solid. I'm pretty okay with how this town's going. right. I deleted my third. That's okay. Yeah. Cysts are going down. People are unhappy, which is a bit of a problem. I have so many herbs. We should build a building that lets me make packs of provisions, given how many herbs I have. And we're going to lose a harpy right here. But I'm not going to lose a beaver if I have anything I can do about it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Wood cutting being faster is nice. And we will do that. Okay. So going around, first thing I need to do is I need to rehire woodcutters. Next thing we need to do is put these two here. And I think I should rebuild this so we can get flour. Oh, but you know what? It's been an hour. So, if you're watching this far in the video, thank you so much for watching me on YouTube. Please do give it a like, give it a subscribe, give it a share, give it a comment. Anything to boost that algorithmic engagement is fine by me, and I appreciate it so much. If you want to catch me live, the schedule is normally Monday and Thursdays at 8 p.m. on twitch.tv/dreadcanaries. Get changes to that schedule, which will happen, will get posted on Twitter at Ghostfinch Media, so you can get alerted probably like a few minutes before I make the change, but you can get alerted that I'm not going to be streaming if I have to make a change. Keep an eye out for posts about a card game that I've designed that I'll be selling soon. I'm pretty excited about that. It's a simple trick-taking game based on astrology, and the movement of the sun and the moon change the value of your cards. It sounds harder than it is. All the rules fit on one page, and it's not bad. So I'm pretty proud of it. I hope you're having yourselves a great day, and I would love to see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube.